What if I'm right?
Hi, I'm Ashley with All Country News, and I'm here with Adam Sanders. Adam, how are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to say congratulations on the release of your new album, What If I'm Right? Can you talk a little bit about how working on your own album was different from working on songs for other artists?
Yeah, so I've joked that it has taken 12 years for me to make this album because I've lived in Nashville for 12 years and professionally in the music industry for 10. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to go from a songwriter to an artist in that process. And although I have been putting out music as an artist over the last 5 or 6 years, this is my first actual album project that's sort of a cohesive sound. And so this past year, we reached over 100 million total streams as an independent artist. And we felt like it was time to go to the next level in my career and have more than just the single route. And so we're really, really excited about it. And yeah, we're just appreciate all the support from you guys.
So you mentioned that you've been in Nashville for 12 years, but I kind of wanted to go back a little. When did you know that you wanted to pursue a career in music?
Before I could talk, literally. Honestly, my mom always jokes that I could sing before I could talk, and music chose me. I honestly, a lot of my family members are musically inclined. I have an uncle that is in the music industry that is a musician. And I literally, it's all I've ever wanted to do. I had no aspirations or dreams to go to college or, anything outside of music. I was so laser focused as a kid, and I pretty much just waited till I graduated school. I moved when I was 21 and, just started, just mixing and mingling and, finding my group and everything is paid off pretty well.
How would you describe your sound and your music to someone that's never heard it before?
Well, I say if you took Kenny Chesney, Jason Aldean, and Tracy Lawrence and they had a baby, you have me. So I have a lot of 90s country influences in my sound, and I grew up on 90s country. That is what gave me the dream of being in music. Alan Jackson was my childhood hero. So I have a lot of those roots. As I got older and into college or into high school, Jason Aldean was a guy that was really speaking to me musically, and I was really influenced by him. And so I really wanted to try to make with this album the perfect pendulum swing from 90s country to today's country and make sure that it fits the whole thing. I know a lot of times, new country music is, quote unquote, not country or whatever, a lot of people say. And so for me, I just wanted to have a good balance of all of it and hopefully, be just enough 90s, where people say, all right, I can really get into this because he has a steel guitar or a fiddle or the structure of the song fits like a 90s song, but it also has the energy and the modernness of today's sound to where new fans that may not have grown up in roots of 90s country like I did would still enjoy it also. So I feel like we hit a pretty good balance with this.
You've written quite a few hit songs for other artists. So do you find that there's any difference in your songwriting process when you're writing for yourself versus another artist?
Not really. I think for me, I try to approach each day that I'm writing is just trying to write the best song I can write that day and let them fall wherever they fall. I've got songs on this album that was written back in 2015 and then some that were written literally 2 weeks before I started recording my album. And, at that point, I kind of knew that I wanted to keep songs, that, were written that late. But the song that was written back in 2015 is a song called Burn the Stars. And it was on hold for several artists and it just was never recorded. And so I think it, just ended up for me, ending up recording it. And so I just kind of let, fate do its thing. And if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. And if it's meant for someone else, it's meant for them.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with me today. It was such a pleasure getting to know you, and congratulations on your new album.
Thanks, Ashley. Good to see you.
What if I'm right? What if we slipped on out somehow?